Good evening, and welcome to virtual back to school presentation for tomorrow's teachers. I am Mrs. Sharmello. The following slide presentation will be posted on our Google Class for anyone who needs to refer to it. Meet the teacher. My name is Mrs. Sharmello, and I am ready to make this year one of the best yet. Together, we will learn and create. If there is anything that I know, it's that with hard work, kindness, and a bit of grit, we can accomplish anything we set our minds to. I went to school in Saraville from kindergarten through 12th grade. I attended Montclair State University, where I played field hockey and lacrosse for 4 years, being an illustration major and a double major in fine arts education. A quick hello. Meet Mrs. Sharmello, classroom information, assessment categories, course overview, grade expectations, Google Classroom sign-in, and how to Google Meet. Dear friends, I know this situation is less than ideal. However, I am committed to making this a great school year. I can't wait to see your smiling face and get to know you. We are off to a great start. Thank you all for coming this evening. Mrs. Sharmello.
Welcome. I am Mrs. Sharmello. I have been teaching for the past 21 years, 20 here in Saraville. As a former Saraville graduate, I take a lot of pride in providing Saraville students with the best educational experience that I can. I wear a lot of hats here at SWMHS. I am the head varsity lacrosse coach. I am the head varsity field hockey coach. I am one of the co-advisors to the Tomorrow's Teachers program, and I am an art teacher. Being involved in these activities and courses allows me to get to know a large portion of the SWMHS student body. I teach the following courses this year. I teach fashion illustration, introduction to art, introduction to Tomorrow's Teachers, Tomorrow's Teachers and honors level course for seniors, and advanced placement art history.
Classroom information. So our daily schedule is 7:30 a.m. for period 1 start time, and period 8 ends at 12:30. We have office hours daily from 1:12 to 2:12. Here is a sample of a rubric for possibly an art project or a craft item that the students might have to do in the Tomorrow's Teachers class. Students will have ample class time to work on weekly projects. There is rarely a time that they need to finish something for homework, but when they do, they need to complete the daily assignments. Work on each assignment for an ample amount of time, Monday through Friday. Prepare for all assessments. These are some things that we might be working on within class. We might do a sketchbook assignment with visual note-taking, writing prompts, large-scale projects such as lesson planning, quizzes, videos, digital notebooks, quick sketches of ideas, discussions, reaction to art, and following a rubric. The grading policy for this class is based on a total points scale. 80% will be valued for assignments, such as quizzes, tests, projects, and etc. Anything basically handled within the class time. 15% for quarterly assessments, and 5% for homework assignments.
Good evening, and welcome to Tomorrow's Teachers. I am Mrs. Sharmello. Tomorrow's Teachers originated in South Carolina in the 1980s because there was a shortage in teachers, specifically in the areas of math, science, and foreign languages. This amazing program is spreading across the United States and can be found in over 26 states. Many states call the program Teacher Cadets, but in New Jersey, we call it Tomorrow's Teachers. Tomorrow's Teachers allows us to give back to our community while gaining invaluable experience in the teaching field. You will have an edge over other students because you are taking this honors level course. Tomorrow's Teacher is a study of the history, development, organization, and practices of preschool, elementary, and secondary education. This is a course for students who possess exemplary interpersonal and leadership skills to consider teaching as a career. Tomorrow's teachers will provide these talented future community leaders with insights about teachers and schools so that they will become civil advocates of education. Students will be given challenging real-world projects and assignments typical to the educational field. High-quality work is expected from every student. Classroom activities will include observations at all school levels, problem solving, presentations, debates, discussions, games, projects, research, and a 40-day internship. You will be working individually and in groups. You will definitely need to learn how to budget your time. There are not many formal assessments, but rather a lot of different methods of assessments that include reflective writings, hands-on activities, observations, oral and written research reports, reading assignments, and mini lessons, as well as a portfolio. The required field experience and the field experience portfolio are due in June. Course themes. Unit 1 focuses on awareness and reflection. Unit 2, learning styles and needs. Unit 3, growth and development. Theme 2 is split into 3 categories as well. Unit 1 is history and trends of education. Unit 2, structure and governance. Unit 3, certification and employment. And Theme 3, Unit 1, observation and preparation. Unit 2, application and instruction. Unit 3, analysis and reflection. At the end of the year, I asked my Tomorrow's Teacher students to write down 3 words to describe this class. Here are some examples of what they came up with. Fun, interesting, unique, rewarding, exciting, entertaining, educational, and motivating. And this is the best class ever. Advice from last year's class. You're going to do more work than you ever have before. You're going to work harder, think deeper, and create so much. Do not let this intimidate you. For this class is truly an experience. Put all your heart into it, and the rewards will be great. Stay organized and stay passionate. Good luck.
On this page, I have some information about the Google Chrome app that you need to download for your internet use, as well as Google Classroom. I'm going to play a few minutes of the video just to show you what the students see when they log on to Google Classroom.
Welcome back to another episode of Google Tech Tips. I am Mr. Vaca, and today I'll be going over a very brief tutorial of Google Classroom and all of the awesome different functions and abilities that it has, and some of the questions that both students and parents have asked me over the summer. So to get to Google Classroom, the very first thing that you need to do is log into your Google account. My first step is go to google.com. Once you're logged in, then I want you to click on what I like to call the waffle iron. You'll see that waffle iron in the very top right corner up here. Then you want to search for the icon that looks just like this, Google Classroom. If you can't find it, there might be a little button down below after the last row of apps that says Show More. If you click that Show More, you will then find Google Classroom pop up below. Once you click that icon, you will then be sent to your Google Classroom homepage. This is what a student's classroom looks like if you are in the middle school or high school level, where you bounce between different classrooms for each subject with a different teacher. If you are an elementary or primary student, you will most likely have only one classroom, which means you can only see one box here. Each one of these boxes is a different classroom if you are a middle school or high school student. So let's take a look at one of the classrooms where I am the student. What you want to do is click on the title of the class to go specifically to that classroom. So this is the student view of the classroom. I am a student, a member of the science committee, and the science department chair is the teacher for this classroom. As you can see, right here, the big main section is all of the different posts, announcements, and big maybe items that are coming up in the classroom. This is like what you would say is a Facebook feed or a Twitter feed where you will see chronologically all the different things or activities going on in the classroom. The left-hand side of the screen is broken into 3 categories. The top box in the top left corner shows what work is due soon, the next upcoming assignments. Right below the work due box, you will then see another section that has classroom folder, classroom calendar, and your Google Calendar. The teacher will put either the syllabus or other classroom materials, maybe their handouts, in the Google Classroom folder. So any materials that you maybe missed if you were absent, you click on that and you'll see everything that the teachers posted. They also will have in their classroom schedule or classroom calendar all the different assignments, when they are due, maybe special events in there, and you can then link that through your Google Calendar located right below, so that when you open up your calendar, you can see, hey, this class has this due, this class has this item due, so on and so forth.
Below, you see the Google Classroom information for our specific class. If you were to click this link, it would take you directly to our Google Classroom. This is our Google Meet code. It can be found directly under our classroom link on our Google Classroom site, and the students go on here every day to enter our Google Meet. My daily office hours are from 1:12 to 2:12. We have a unique opportunity with the Tomorrow's Teachers program here at SWMHS. The Tomorrow's Teachers class runs a course opportunity to earn 3 college credits through Rider University for the amount of $250. This is a great opportunity for students contemplating the field of education as a career to experience a college course load and to earn credit for their hard work. If interested, please email me as soon as possible so I can set up a time for the drop-off of the check and registration forms. Our deadline to submit is this week, so we would need the forms by Wednesday at the latest. The course entails responding to articles and videos posted by a professor. A second response is required based on a student's initial response to a video or article. Students are required to do 2 responses per month for 10 months. At the end of May, their grade is processed based on receiving a B in the Tomorrow's Teachers class here at SWMHS. This is a very attainable goal for any student interested in earning some college credits. If you have any future questions, please email me and I will get back to you as soon as possible. I want to thank you for watching my video and attending virtual back to school night. I hope you have an amazing year. Stay safe, Mrs. Sharmello.